Okay, what if I told you that a 2,000-year-old text holds this incredibly practical, powerful blueprint for navigating our lives today? I'm talking about our relationships, our work, our responsibilities, the whole thing. Well, that's exactly what we're diving into, a piece of ancient wisdom that feels like it was written for right now.
I mean, think about that for a second. The idea that the simple things we do every day, our little rituals, could actually unlock a more harmonious and, yeah, successful life? That's the promise at the heart of the story we're about to explore. So, picture this. We meet a young guy named Sigālovāda, and every single morning he goes out and performs this ritual his dad taught him before he passed away. He bows to the east, the south, the west, the north, then up and down. But here's the thing. He's just going through the motions. He's doing it out of duty, but he has absolutely no idea why.
Well, one day, the Buddha happens to see him doing this, and it's this perfect teaching moment. He goes up to Sigālovāda and reveals that the real meaning has nothing to do with physical gestures. He completely reframes it, turning this simple tradition into an amazing guide for mindful living.
And this, right here, is the big reveal. The Buddha basically says, look, this isn't about which way your body is pointing. It's about how you orient your life. It's about how you direct your energy and your actions towards all the people around you. It's a total game changer. So the Buddha's first piece of advice is super simple, but so profound. Before you can be a good friend, a good partner, or a good employee, you have to get your own house in order. Before Sigālovāda can bow to others, he first needs to build a solid personal foundation. And where do you start? Well, it all begins with this ethical bedrock, these 4 core precepts. Think of them as the basic rules of the road for not causing harm. By not killing, stealing, engaging in sexual misconduct, or using harmful speech, you're creating a safe space for yourself and for everyone else. It's the basis of trust for everything that follows. Next up, the Buddha points out what he calls the 6 drains on one's wealth, or as we might say today, the 6 paths to totally torpedoing your life. These are the habits that just drain your resources, your reputation, and your well-being. They're the potholes on the road to a good life that you absolutely want to avoid.
And this is a big one. The Buddha puts a huge emphasis on who you surround yourself with. He gives this crystal clear guide to telling a true friend from a false one. It's such a powerful reminder that the company you keep will literally shape your entire path. It can make you or break you.
All right, so once that personal foundation is solid, we get to the core of the teaching. Each of those 6 directions Sigālovāda was bowing to, they represent a key relationship in his life and in ours. And here's the crucial part. Each one is a two-way street. There are mutual responsibilities. The very first direction is the east, where the sun rises. This symbolizes our first and most fundamental relationship, the one that gives us our start in life. It's all about the bond between parents and children, our foundation. And here's where you really see that two-way street idea in action. A child has duties to support and honor their parents, for sure. But look at this. Parents have just as many responsibilities to guide their kids, to teach them, and to set them up for a good life. It's a pact of mutual care. Okay, next we turn to the south. This direction is all about the flow of knowledge and wisdom. It represents that vital relationship between teachers and students, between mentors and those who are eager to learn and grow. And again, look at that beautiful balance. The student's job is to be respectful and diligent, but the teacher has a duty to teach well, to make sure the student gets it. And, I just love this last one, to genuinely hope that their student one day surpasses them. How amazing is that? Now we face west, where the sun sets. This direction symbolizes the relationship that's really at the heart of the home, the partnership between spouses. Okay, so the language here is obviously a bit old school, a product of its time. But if you look past that, the core ideas are absolutely timeless. It's all about mutual respect, faithfulness, and sharing the responsibility for a happy home. It's about being a true team. Now we turn to the north. This direction represents our wider social circle, our friends, our relatives, the whole fabric of the community that supports us. This is our tribe, our people. And the point here is that these connections aren't just passive. You have to actively nurture them. It means helping out when someone's in trouble, keeping their secrets safe, and sharing what you have. In other words, you have to really show up for each other. Bowing down to the nadir, this one's about our work life. Now, The original text talks about masters and servants, which, sounds really dated, but the principle translates perfectly to the modern world of employers and employees. I mean, this is basically a recipe for a fantastic workplace. The boss's job is to be fair, to provide for the team, and to treat them with dignity. And in return, the employee's job is to be diligent, responsible, and to act with integrity. It's that two-way street again. And finally, we look up to the zenith. This last direction symbolizes our connection to wisdom and spiritual growth, that relationship between us, the lay people, and our spiritual teachers or mentors. So our duty is to approach our guides with respect and a real desire to learn. But look at the responsibility on the guide side. Their job isn't just to talk, it's to actively steer people away from destructive things like greed and anger and guide them towards wisdom, patience, and compassion. So, when you put it all together, you realize, wow, this was never about geography. It's not about a compass at all. It's this beautiful, elegant, and complete mental map for navigating our entire social world with integrity and care. It's a compass for the heart.
And what happens when you actually live this way? Well, the text puts it so beautifully. By taking care of these relationships, by choosing your friends and teachers wisely, you end up finding your own way. You realize the path by walking it. And that, of course, brings it all right back to us, here and now. So as you look at this map of your own life, your east, south, west, north, up, and down, the only question left is, which direction in your life needs a little more of your attention today?